Dylan Fogel was found guilty of killing Soto and injuring 2 others in August 2024. He rammed a semi-truck into a gentleman's club, killing Soto instantly.
But I'm getting too nice with this. Ain't no way that I'm going outside. My pockets been heavy as shit.
What's poppin', M2T? It's your boy Ron on the channel to be. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe button whenever you pull up to the channel. And while you at it, hit that post notification button for your boy. So whenever I drop, you can hop up in the truck and roll with me. See what's poppin'. How's it going, fam? Hope everybody week and stuff going good. I know I kind of been lacking and slipping on my little old videos, man. But your boy just been hustling. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get at least 1 or 2, hopefully 3 videos a week to my people. You know what I'm saying? To my fam. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, man, I love y'all, man. Y'all my people. So, but just work with me, fam, man. Y'all know it ain't nothing but our love. We all out here busy. We hustling, we grinding, just trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, man. Y'all already know how it go. What's understood don't even need to be said, fam. So, without any further ado, we gonna get on into some stories, man. Our first little old, it's not a story, but it's something that I want to run across y'all real quick, and I just want y'all to check it out before we get into the main story, all right? Check this out, fam. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably saw that video before. What got to me, it wasn't so much of the where he done pissed on himself. Hey, I done been in some situations like that before where I'm laughing. So I'm laughing, but I'm laughing because I made it out of mine, all right, like my boy did, you know what I'm saying? But I was more focused on the hat. Did y'all see what the hat said? Check it out. Jesus was with my boy on that day, man. You hear me? Well, I'll tell you, when you got the Lord close to you, you gonna make it through, man. It might be crucial, but you gonna make it through it. You know what I'm saying? You might piss on yourself, or you might crap on yourself, but you gonna make it through. You live another day to tell about it and laugh about it like I am. But hey, man, thank God my brother was able to get out that situation. And I want to show you guys one more just for the road. Check this out. Y'all saw my boy. He on the ground. He taking him a little on there. You got to stay on your P's and Q's, baby. Especially if you're going to be laying on a corner sleep. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ron, this is a skit. I know it's a skit, man. I know it's a skit. But it's just a little laughter for food for thought. Laughter is good for our days, M2T. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing no tripping. Because we're about to get off into a serious situation. Now, for you guys that do recall, we did a story back in August of 2024. There's been an update on this story. Florida trucker Dylan Fogel strip club murder trial has started Monday, December the 1st, 2025. That left bouncer Giovanni Soto deceased, and Joshua Sanders and Stephen Tyler seriously injured with broken bones. Well, Wednesday, December the 3rd, 2025, a jury found him guilty, and the judge did not show no mercy. Now, for you guys that isn't aware of what it is that I'm talking about, I want to give y'all a brief recap of what it is that we're talking about. Check this out.
I'm going to prison for vehicular homicide.
Please go ahead, guys.
dramatic video.
That is the state of mind of Dylan Fogel less than a half an hour after the accident.
Opening statements began Tuesday morning in the trial for Dylan Fogel. Prosecutors say Fogel, who worked for a trucking company, went to Emperor's Gentlemen's Club with his co-worker one night last August. Managers of the club testified that Fogel was interacting with one of the dancers inappropriately, so he got kicked out.
Put my arm behind him and I tried to usher him out, and then he turned, and when he turned I picked him up and I kind of carried him out under his arms like you would carry a toddler.
The defense argued Fogel doesn't fight back, but he, quote, states his case to get back in. In court, the state showed surveillance footage outside the club after Fogel left. The footage shows Fogel's friend later being thrown out by a group of men. Prosecutors say at that point, Fogel had come back with his semi-truck and was waiting.
He makes more than 53 phone calls between the time that he leaves the club and the time this event occurs, blowing people up, sending text messages. The evidence is going to show that he had the intent to do what he did.
Seconds later, you see Fogel's truck plow into the group. One man. But his public defender claims Fogel was worried about his friend. She showed the jury video of Fogel being treated by paramedics after the crash, describing him as being in a state of hysteria, saying things like he was under attack.
Dylan Fogel slammed his truck into a group of people outside of the Emperor's Gentlemen's Club.
You're going to see no evasive maneuvers, no braking. He drove straight towards them. It was an intentional act.
The state maintains this was an act of premeditated first-degree murder.
He had the intent to kill that night, and that's what the evidence will show.
The defense maintains Fogel was just trying to protect his friend, Anthony Metelsky. The two men had been drinking and went to the club where they consumed more alcohol.
That night was pretty wild.
Metelsky and Fogel even had a fist fight in the parking lot between themselves before going in arm in arm into the club. Bouncers first kicked Fogel out. He walked a mile to a trucking company, drove off in a semi, and sat in front of the club, when a group of bouncers then threw Metelsky out. The defense maintains Fogel was just trying to help Metelsky.
He had just one goal in mind: to help his friend, Anthony Metelsky.
But video from inside the truck and from a security camera at the bar show Fogel slamming his truck into a group of people, killing one man and severely injuring two others.
He had no regard for human life when he drove a semi-truck towards a group of individuals.
Fogel is charged with premeditated first-degree murder, vehicular homicide, as well as DUI and a host of other charges. This is a first-degree murder case, Keith, but it is not a capital death penalty case.
Boy, that video is just unbelievable to think somebody would do something like that. And the men who were standing there, I mean, some maybe had some idea, but others, I mean, he came out of nowhere. Did they even know, some of these people, that a truck was coming?
Well, they could hear the truck coming, but they only had seconds to react. And keep in mind that these are men who were bouncers at the club, and they were at the time physically engaged with trying to throw Fogel's friend out, so they were preoccupied with that, and then the truck came barreling in.
And now for the update.
Well, new tonight, a Hillsborough County judge sentenced a man to life in prison after a jury says he killed another man when he crashed a semi-truck into a Tampa strip club. News Channel 8's Marilyn Parker was in court as the jury deliberated. She joins us now live from Hillsborough County with the very latest. Marilyn.
Hey, Josh. Yes, the jury deliberated for about 3 hours, but once those guilty verdicts came in, the judge did not mince words when speaking to Dylan Fogel. She sentenced him to life in prison based on that first-degree murder charge alone.
In this case, with these sets of facts, I don't know that I would want to, okay? But even if I wanted to, I can't give you less than life imprisonment on count one.
Cries poured out in a Hillsborough County courtroom Wednesday from Giovanni Soto's family. Dylan Fogel was found guilty of killing Soto and injuring two others in August 2024. He rammed a semi-truck into a gentleman's club, killing Soto instantly.
What makes this even harder is knowing that Mr. Fogel took his life by an act of anger and violence that should have never happened.
During closing arguments, premeditation and motive were brought to the forefront. The state recalled a text message Fogel sent that night saying, quote, "Goodbye, I'm going to prison for vehicular manslaughter."
The truck did exactly what he wanted it to do, and what he wanted it to do was to harm people.
The defense argued there was no evidence showing Fogel was trying to kill anyone and reminded the jurors he was intoxicated.
Does he mean what he's saying? Is he making any sense at all? Or are we trying to make sense of a drunk, senseless man?
Verdict aside, Soto's loved ones say their family will never be the same.
Your actions, Mr. Fogel, has caused an incredible hurt on our family and all of our lives. The ripple effect and the rage of your violence will haunt us forever.
The judge set a sentencing hearing for the remaining counts on December 29th. Those counts include they include DUI and some other attempted murder charges.
Now, him and his friend, they went to that strip club that night already wasted. Y'all saw in the video, they all outside in a parking lot. You know what I'm saying? They finna get at each other. They fighting in the parking lot, and then when they get through fighting each other, they put their, oh, come on, bro, let's go. Which that's what men do. Men, we do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We may fight, you know what I mean? But if we cool, we cool. You know what I'm saying, man? I ain't tripping. You know it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gone on in there. In the case of both of these gentlemen, they already wasted going off in Imperial Gentlemen's Club in Tampa, Florida. When they get in the club, they already touching all on the strippers, talking bad to the strippers, right? So the strippers, they're not complaining. They kick him up at the club off the muscle. Get up out of here. Left his friend in there. So he goes to a truck stop, go get his truck. While in the process of him getting his truck, his friend get kicked up out of there. Well, when his friend got kicked out, as y'all seen, here he come. And he barreling head first, pedal to the metal at these people. So we want to send our prayers and condolences to the Soto family, you know, and send prayers to the other two gentlemen that was hurt families, and hopefully that they had full recoveries around this time, because that was last year. But these families will be affected for the rest of their lives because of this idiot. And his friend, y'all seen him on the stand. His friend straight pointing him out. Yeah, it was a messed up night that night. I know it was, fool. But when that's the thing. When you drunk, you on them drugs, you ain't in your right mind. And you don't come to your senses until you wake up on that cold floor in that jail cell, right? And you want, what's going on? What's going on? You've been charged with this and that and that and this and this and that and that and this. That's what's going on. You didn't mess your friend. He out doing his thing. He in the court testifying against you, straight pointing you out. But let your defense tell it you was helping your friend. See, it's always gonna be one idiot in the group, whether it's 2 people, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people of us. It's always gonna be one person in the group that go over and beyond. It always is, man. That can't hold his liquor or her liquor. And the judge didn't show no mercy. Rightfully so. You didn't mess these people like y'all seen the families in there crying. His family was crying too. He done messed his whole life off. Judge ain't show no life. That's gonna hold him. And he got to go back to court on December 29th for other charges. For the rest of the charges. So what's the moral of the story? It's okay if you go to a strip club and have some fun, man. You know, my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law just got married, and his bachelor party was at a strip club. We was in there doing our thing. I stayed till probably about 1:30, and I got up out of there. a few shots, you know what I'm saying, or that Julio, and I'm gone. That done Julio, I'm gone. You got to know your limit. You got to know you. You know what I'm saying? Now, my brother-in-law and them, they stayed in there. You know, they turned up and did his thing, you know. But after 2-3 shots, I was out of there. I wasn't finna allow myself to get off into a position to where I can't make it home. That ain't finna happen. I'm gonna always, if I am gonna turn up, which I don't drink. I only drunk because that was my brother-in-law bachelor party. You know, so that I can celebrate the moment for my brother-in-law. You know, going out with probably about 300-400 you know what I'm saying? You know, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing, kiki, kaka, I'm gone. You know, my sister-in-law and my wife and them, they was at a house, you know what I'm saying? They had strippers at the house. They male strip doing their thing. You know, you got to know your limits, and you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them, man. We grown. We ain't kids. And these two guys went to that strip club already wasted. You know? So, know your limits, truckers. We grown, we do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody tell you not to smoke your trees. Can't nobody tell you not to drink as much. Do what you want to do. But be ready for the consequences that come with it. You know your limit, man. Know your limit. And when you behind them wheels, you ain't got no business drinking or smoking anyway. That's my opinion. I'm not fenced to. I got to be on top of everything that's going on so I can be aware of everything that's going on. If it is my time, it won't be because I'm not in my right mind. Because of some liquor or some trees. So I wanted to bring this update to you guys. You guys get in the comment and let me know what you think about it. Big shout out to my A1 Day ones. Big shout out to the one that just be glancing in to see what's popping. And a special shout out to my new subscribers. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Man, I appreciate y'all pulling up on your boy, hopping up in the truck with your boy today. It's all love, M2T fam. And y'all already know. Until the next time, it's your boy.
I just got in a whole brand new bag. I'm rolling around. Jewelry moving like juice. Stacking up gold in it. Look, I just leveled up. I thank God. Straight